Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Back on this game, I guess. uh, so today we're going to be checking out a blueprint that you can earn for yourself. It's a free blueprint, it's an event blueprint. So there is a limited time to it, but it's a reward you can earn by completing a small challenge. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what needs to be done to earn it, and then we'll try it out in game. So obviously we're talking about the Season 2 event that kicked off Path of the Ronin. Now the nice thing about this blueprint is you don't actually need to complete all the challenges to earn it. You only need to complete one challenge to earn it. And that one challenge is the Respect Challenge. This event was done a little differently than the previous Call of Duty events. These challenges kind of opened up over the course of a certain amount of days. So you didn't have access to every challenge right off the bat. And obviously this Respect Challenge was one of the last challenges to unlock. I think it unlocked a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday sometime. Yesterday, I don't know what time yesterday. But yeah, the challenge in multiplayer requires you to get 25 melee operator kills, and you'll unlock yourself the blueprint. Or you could potentially go into Warzone and perform 3 executions on enemy players in Warzone matches. So obviously you can't do the execution in the pre-game lobby. You have to actually be in the match. Now, I don't know if this is the case, but I presume it's still the same. Back in the original Warzone, when you downed an enemy and then performed the execution, those usually would count towards these kind of challenges. So you don't actually have to execute a standing operator. You could potentially down them and then execute them, and you'd get credit for it. Again, this was back in the original Warzone, so I don't know if that carries over to Warzone 2.0. You'd have to try it out yourself. I honestly don't even play Warzone anymore. But yeah, that's the only challenge you actually have to complete. Like I said, you don't actually have to have completed any of these previous challenges. The previous challenges completions provide other rewards, obviously. Nothing as fancy as a blueprint. Well, maybe the operator skin. The Integrity one is an operator skin. That is a nice one too. And then by completing all the challenges, you'll eventually unlock the crossbow. It's not a blueprint, it's just the base variant of the crossbow. But like I said, we're only going to be checking out the Respect Challenge, where you can unlock the submachine gun VEL 46 blueprint. Now, like I said, this is a limited time event. So you've only got, at the moment, at the time of the stream, live stream, it says 12 days until the event completes. Sorry. God, lunch came up there. Now, I've heard this event is going to not necessarily go away after the 12 days, but the rewards might change up. We might get some different rewards with some new challenges or something like that. So I don't know how they're planning on handling this particular event. Usually though, once the events do end and the challenges properly go away, you lose your opportunity to earn the rewards. So make sure you get the blueprint before the event ends, to be safe, and then whatever happens afterwards is really on Activision, Call of Duty, to decide how they handle whatever. Like I said, there potentially could be a reset after the 12 days, but then maybe the rewards change up and the challenges might change up, so you might not, even though the event might still continue beyond that, or some form of the event will continue, the rewards might be different. So, there's the warning. Get it done before it's done. So VEL 46, a worthy opponent blueprint. It's a reward from the Ronin event. Path of the Ronin or whatever. I don't even know what that's called anymore. Let's play the preview animation and get a closer look. Yeah, I don't know what to think about these events. Usually, like when like the COD events happened, I used to like to jump on and try to complete the event in a stream, or like usually I try to complete it in a single stream. Sometimes that might not be possible. But with this one, because of how they time gated like certain challenges and all, I honestly didn't even bother like covering the stream at the event. I just played the game normally, and over the course of normal gameplay, I was able to complete the challenges. Also, those of you wondering, obviously just take a melee weapon, go into a small map, get your kills. That's what they mean by melee kills. Like, I would presume you could also melee weapon, like, I mean, melee butt someone with a weapon and get credit for the kill. But significantly easier with, like, either the new dual Kodachis. If you're leveling them up, you can, like, kind of work on that while unlocking this reward, or, use a knife or whatever. However you want to play it. Maybe even the, like, combat shield if you're working on challenges for that. Yeah. Yeah, I just threw on like a little weapon XP token and took the Kodachis for a couple of games and was able to unlock it no problem in Dome. And then like later that day, like the playlist update went live and Shoot the Ship became part of the playlist. And I would obviously recommend jumping into that playlist if you want to get it done super quick. Dome, it depends on the enemies, It gives them a little extra space, where Shoot the Ship, you'll have more opportunities for melees. So not a bad looking blueprint, but let's go ahead and check out the attachments. I'm already worried about the optic being a little overkill. Again, this blueprint isn't pro-tuned, so there's no pro-tuning. You can change the attachments as you please and not lose that like special tuning that they do for some of their blueprints. So let's go ahead and check out these attachments. You get the Tango 228 barrel, which is damage range, hip fire accuracy, bullet velocity at the cost of aim down sight speed, and hip recoil control. The SZ Oscar 9 optic, which is a 4.8x magnification dual optic toggle. That means you can toggle between the scope and the red dot, with a small sniper glint, aim down sight speed, and aim walking movement speed as the cons. Even if you toggled onto the red dot, I believe the sniper glint is still visible. So just be aware that if you're on the red dot, you still most likely will be given a glint. So I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% certain. LM Precision Stock, which gives you aiming stability at the cost of aim walking speed and sprint speed. The Seiken Rubber Grip, flinch resistance at the cost of aim walking and movement speed. And the 60 round mag, which gives you magazine ammo capacity at the cost of movement speed, aim down sight speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed. So yeah, very cool looking blueprint. Let's go ahead and change the attachments around and see how it looks once we swap things around. So yeah, barrels seem interchangeable except for this one. This one's kind of like oddly thin. Laser attachment in case you decide to add one. Different optics, which I would probably recommend swapping out. I honestly don't know why you'd want such a optic on a SMG. Extremely overkill, even though it's a hybrid. Different stock attachments. So definitely losing the fancy stock if you change or remove it. Grips. Again, losing the fancy grip if you change it or remove it. Magazine attachments. Ammunition won't change anything visually. Some underbarrels. muzzles. So editable, but kind of lose bits and pieces as you change things around or remove them. This is the camo coverage for the gun. You're basically removing the whole thing, except the grip and like the optic and like I guess a few screws here and there. Oh, this one actually looks good. I was just gonna say this is all rubbish, but then this one kind of like looked so good. Okay, so some decent coverage with the base ones, I guess. Not completely rubbish. Unfortunately, with the mastery camos, it removes everything except for the optic. Flat obviously looks good because it kind of goes with the optic a little bit, but yeah, you're still basically removing the whole blueprint. And like I said, the optic is probably like the first thing you're gonna want to change in this blueprint. This looks cool, but I mean, it's still like overtaken the whole blueprint. This was a surprise. I didn't realize this looked as good as it did. This white camo, the white out. So yeah, it's the blueprint that you get. Like, honestly, right off the bat, I'll tell you, even without playing the game, it's probably going to be worth, getting this blueprint. The challenge is so basic, and it doesn't require you completing the other ones, like I said. So even if this blueprint doesn't play out well, which it might not, who knows, still nice to have in the collection, especially considering the low effort required for it. Let's go ahead and jump in and play a few games with it as is, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, like I said, I just basically threw on like a weapon XP token, played a couple of games with the dual Kodachis, leveled it up a tad bit, and unlocked this blueprint at the same time. Yeah, it didn't take me more than like a couple of games, honestly. And the first game, the like enemies were like camping behind corners, and also it was a little harder to get the melee kills. Second game, if I had played the second game first, I would have completed it in one shot. And now, like I said, with the addition of Shoot the Ship in the playlist, it shouldn't be too bad.
We're taking Charlie.
26.
Charlie secure. We have taken
Slow aim down sights.
Secure Bravo.
We'll see how this optic works because it might be obnoxious. Bumpy a
Bravo
bit.
secure.
It is a little too much.
On your 6.
We're losing Bravo.
Wait.
We're losing Charlie.
Watch your fire!
Securing objective Bravo.
Just taking a little too long. long gunfights with this one.
Cold-blooded, online. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. We're taking Alpha. We're taking Bravo.
Reloading!
Enemy securing Charlie. Objective Bravo secure.
Covering your six!
Enemy's taking Charlie.
Frag out!
We've secured the lead.
Moving here!
Oi!
Enemy's taking Bravo. Going to objective.
Reloading!
I want to use this optic, but it's just really like it's too much recoil to like deal with like at that zone. So it becomes like a waste. Like maybe if I mount it up or something, it'd be useful. I don't know.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Jay, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing?
Hostile cluster mine active.
What? I don't even know who I stuck, dude. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
We're losing Bravo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Grenade out!
Hostile UAV in the area.
You move so slow also. Like for an SMG, this is so slow. It's a pretty bad build. I'm gonna just say it straight up. It's a bad build, but like the challenge is so easy. Like I said, probably doesn't make a difference.
Enemy's taking Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie.
Throwing
Objective
grenade!
Bravo is compromised. We lost all objectives.
Changing mags.
Victory is not an option. Securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
No.
Objective Charlie secure.
Reloading!
We're taking Bravo.
Oh fuck, that's a fucking.
Securing Alpha.
You got flow to the same. This is a teammate one too, man. Piece of shit that
Alpha
thing is.
secure.
I'm reloading!
Enemy securing Alpha. We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
Yeah, you
We've lost
move
Alpha.
really slowly with this.
Friendly bomb drone active.
Changing mags!
The fuck is this? That's a fucking arrow from the crossbow.
You're halfway to mission complete. Keep it up.
Watch your fire! I'm reloading!
Enemy's taking Charlie.
Frag out! Throwing grenade!
The enemy took Charlie.
Friendly cluster mine set.
Securing objective Charlie. We control Charlie.
Friendly sentry online.
Last mag!
want to see mounted up. No. Yeah. Ugh, yuck.
Ammo here. Two objectives secure.
Changing mags. Neutralized. Clear.
I shouldn't have reloaded. Shit.
Enemy taking Charlie.
On your six. Grenade. Throwing grenade.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
I feel like they're gonna come from
Securing objective
behind.
Alpha.
I dazed off.
Enemy securing Bravo.
I'll give him the heads up. He stopped by. Seemed to be handling it.
Securing Alpha. Enemy
Seemed
taking
to be
Bravo.
handling it.
The enemy took Bravo.
Target down.
Secure Bravo. Objective Alpha secure.
I'm hit. Changing mags.
Securing objective Bravo.
He seemed to be handling it when I talked to him.
Area.
We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We're losing Bravo. Objective Alpha is compromised.
Enemy UAV active.
God, this burns through ammo so much. No. I fucking hell, dude. I didn't realize that I had reloaded.
We're taking Alpha. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Enemy secure. We control two objectives. All objectives secure. Expect counterattacks.
Frag out. I'm
We lost
reloading.
Charlie.
I got you first. Oh no.
The mission is complete. Well done.
All right, man. Take care, man, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sleep well. I will. I'll get some good games. You know, after the miserable experience in Halo yesterday, I jumped onto COD and played a few games of ranked and didn't drop a single one of them. It felt real good. I managed to go on a little win streak in COD. It worked out, I guess. Yeah, see, I got my little red flame going on. A little red flame victory streak. Yeah. Took all that frustration and aggression that I had for Halo and put it into some few games of ranked and COD and did all right for myself. So I was feeling better after that. Yeah, it's the tough thing about doing challenge streams. Sometimes it doesn't go so well. It's just the way it is. I'll be back at it next week with the next Ultimate Challenge. I do plan on still doing the Halo stream, checking out the Oreo coding also, but I might do that in either tomorrow or day after or something, like in the next few days. Let's see. Yeah, when you do the checking out items, you know, if something goes wrong, you can always do a restart. With the challenge streams, because the challenge is tracking while you're doing the stream, can't do no restarts always. Doesn't work out that way. Yeah, it is what it is. Happens. We got the reward. That's what counts, I guess. We got the counting. Ah, thanks. Appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, we'll do the audio recording sooner or later. I want to do the Oreo coding stream on the like community playlist because I want to get some games on the community playlist on there. So maybe we'll play a few games with the community playlist checking out when we do the checking out the Oreos coding.
Securing objective Alpha. We control Alpha.
Thumping around there so loud, son. No! Yo, you little nerd, man. Freaking nerd, dude.
We're losing Alpha. We're losing Bravo. The enemy took Alpha.
What are we even playing? Domination?
We're taking Alpha. The enemy has captured all.
Hey, bud.
That could have been bad.
Securing Charlie.
Moving here.
Securing objective Alpha. Objective Alpha secure. Cold-blooded activated.
Frag out!
We're taking.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Toss some
The enemy
smoke
holds
grenade.
objective. Get them secure. Securing objective Bravo.
No movement. Took a round. Reloading.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wait.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Right behind you.
We're losing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised.
I'm hit. I'm
Secure
reloading.
Bravo.
Longbow 3-1 flying up.
Got movement.
No, just such little shits, man.
The enemy controls two objectives. Assault those positions.
What?
Securing objective Bravo. Bravo secure.
Frag out!
Ghost activated.
Enemies close.
Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy securing Bravo. The enemy took Bravo. Enemies taking Alpha. Secure Bravo.
Enemy UAV active.
Good God. Are you kidding? That was bull.
Friendly UAV online.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure.
Friendly counter UAV is on station.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
Enemy UAV overhead. Got movement.
I do have close.
Enemy UAV active. Got movement. Copy. Hostile UAV in the area.
Dude, what is wrong with you? This guy is such a pathetic player, dude.
Enemy UAV overhead. Got movement.
Disgrace to the rank mode uniform that he's got on there.
Throwing grenade!
Securing objective Charlie. Objective Charlie secure.
Friendly UAV on station.
Smoking and the use of electronic
Hostile
cigarettes
UAV in the area.
Got
Losing Alpha.
Switching bags.
Got movement.
Two objectives secure. Enemy securing Alpha. We've lost Alpha.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Enemy securing Charlie. We're taking Alpha.
Reloading!
The enemy holds all objectives. Secure those positions. Objective Bravo secure. Securing Alpha. Enemies taking Bravo. We control Alpha.
Eh.
We've lost Bravo.
Enemy UAV active.
Have your back.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile VTOL in the area. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Friendly counter UAV is online.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Secure. We're getting hit hard.
Changing back.
Friendly bomb drone is online.
Grenade out.
Mission failed. Return to base.
This looks good. I feel platinum would be the better choice for the. Let's just go with this. It's looking good. Looks good.
Domination.
I don't know what about this, but it looks different from, like, it's got like a more glossy feel to the look to it. So, although I don't think it,
The enemy took Bravo.
not a single plane.
We're taking Charlie.
Changing max. Taking effect.
We're losing Charlie.
Enemy down. I'm reloading.
We're taking Alpha.
Cover.
Securing Charlie. We control Charlie.
Taking enemy fire. Throwing flash grenade.
Hostile VEL overhead.
We're taking Bravo.
Hostile care package in the area.
Secure Bravo. The enemy controls. Now we control Bravo. Securing objective Alpha.
I should have stolen this care package.
Take it back.
I'm right on ammo.
Securing objective Charlie.
Friendly UAV online.
We're losing Bravo. The enemy holds all objectives. Secure those
Hostile mortar strike near your position.
Target down!
Ghost online. Securing Alpha. Charlie secure. Longbow 3-1 flying up. Securing objective Alpha.
Dude, why are they using this? What is going on with this thing, dude? Why have I come
Reloading!
across this so often?
The enemy holds 2 objectives.
I honestly don't know what the hell happened there.
We're taking Alpha.
Enemy UAV active.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Frag out!
Securing Alpha.
Reloading!
Enemy UAV overhead.
I got your back!
Securing objective Bravo.
Dude, the whole team is pushing in the same spot, man. God.
On your 6. Reloading!
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
I don't know, like, man, you know, you get these teammates that just give them streak after streak. It's like fucking mind-boggling.
We're taking Bravo. We're losing
Got your
Charlie.
back!
Dude, never trust the dialogue on these.
Changing mags!
Objective Bravo secure. The enemy took Charlie. Securing Charlie. Control Charlie. Enemy bomb drone is in the area. Enemy securing Bravo.
Throwing grenade!
Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back. Enemy taking
Down!
standing by.
We
Enemy
need
UAV
medical!
active. Securing objective Bravo.
Recon at this time!
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Fuck, man, teammate, you're useless. You're useless. Damn it. Damn you, teammate. Oh, bloody, bloody.
We're taking Alpha.
Frag out!
Enemy controls 2 objectives. Assault those positions.
UAV is bingo fuel. RCB at this time.
The enemy's advancing. Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back. Mission compromised. We failed.
Yeah, I was bitching out teammates not capturing. I'm the one with the duck out on the captures. There's something nice about this, like in game, that had like a little glossy feel to it. Like I don't know. Let me just see. I don't think it has anything to do with. No, it does. It does. The blueprint gave it a slightly more glossy feel to the like camo, I think. Interesting. And like the coverage is slightly different, so it's like a little more. I don't know. It looked good actually. It actually looked good. I was actually like a little disappointed with the camo coverage. I was like, oh, it's taking over the whole blueprint, but it actually looked good. All right, so that was the build, the way we got it. Now we're gonna try out my build for the VEL 46, but on the blueprint. This was not necessarily a meta build for the gun. It's more of a like nostalgic build from the old Warzone, where I use the MP7 a lot. So the VEL A568 collapse stock, ZLR combat grip, VX pineapple underbarrel, and the SynGuard MKV muzzle attachment. So like I said, not necessarily a meta build, but just a nostalgic build. Not exactly my old build from the olden day MP7s and days of Warzone, but similar enough. Let's actually throw a camo on. I kind of want to throw this, yeah, let's throw that on. Look good.
Kill confirmed.
Oh my god, teammate, come on. Oi!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Are you kidding me? That's bullshit.
What's your back? Grenade out! What's your fire?
Bashня, hostile cluster mine active. Enemy KIA. Hostile UAV overhead.
It's fucking...
KIA confirmed. Hostiles
Look at that fucking cluster mine nonsense, dude.
I'm with
Covering you.
visual on the enemy.
Friendly UAV online. Ghost online.
Shooting friendly.
Oi!
UAV in the sector.
Don't shoot me, you idiot! You calls me out.
Hostile Wilson is online. Hostile cluster mine deployed. Hostile UAV active.
You're gonna die to that cluster, dude.
Hostile cruise missile.
Dude,
inbound.
again, teammates are just feeding them kills, man. What is going on?
Making effective fire. Throwing grenade.
Deck secure. Kill confirmed. Enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Confirmed one. We've secured the lead.
No!
Secured the kill. Беги подтверждено. We've lost the lead.
Hey, jeez.
We have the lead. Friendly UAV on station.
I just saved your ass.
Has the lead.
Throw a grenade!
Hostile UAV overhead. Confirmed. Enemy KIA. Standing by. EKIA confirmed.
Reloading! Enemy!
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Contact!
Airstrike ready for task. Execute.
Target
Kill
marked.
confirmed.
Request fire!
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound. Splash. All ready to deploy. Confirmed one. Hostile UAV in the sector.
Holding! Stay alive.
Hostile UAV active.
Target down.
Secured the kill.
Shit, I should have dropped the VTOL.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Yeah, that was my build with the blueprint. I said not meta build, but it's a build worth trying, for sure. I really like this camo coverage too. Like, I was actually wrong about this blueprint's camo coverage. I was disappointed, but the more I use it, and try it out with these different camos, it's really good on the blueprint. Like, this one looks so good, so clean. It's like a really nice version of my blueprint, of my build. All right, for this next build, we're going to do a guest build, and today's guest is the same guest we've been using throughout all these other build challenges. Exclusive Aces, a VEL 46, a balanced build. This is from his gun guide for the VEL 46, yeah, we're going to be checking it out. Just 2 attachments. According to Exclusive, the more attachments you put on this blue, on the VEL, the less useful it becomes. It hurts the blueprint more than it actually helps a lot of these attachments. So what he recommends is a very basic build, the VLK LZR 7 milliwatt laser and the Commando foregrip. That's it. That's all. And yeah, that's all we get. That's his balanced build for the VEL 46, and I'm keen to try it out. Throw on. I want to do platinum, but I also want to kind of make a little progress on this weapon mastery garbage, which let's do gold. We'll see how gold looks like on it in game. Orion was kind of a surprising one. Gold might surprise, although I doubt. Gold already has a glossy look to it, so. Yeah, it's always nice hearing the MP7 doesn't need nothing. It's a brilliant gun the way it is, because, MP7 was a favorite gun for so long. Back during my plunder days in Warzone Year 1. So I'm keen on trying out this build. keen on it, even though it doesn't have much on it. Again, I'll link Exclusive's channel in the description. I have no connection to him whatsoever. Just enjoy his content and generally like his builds for these modern warfare guns. He's done a pretty good job of his recommendations so far. So generally trust that he's got some good builds in store for you if you want to try out his other ones in his other videos. Yeah, gold. Well, actually, it's kind of interesting. It's got like this kind of weird gold and then the shiny gold on the, like where the
Hardpoint.
camo coverage, you know, the glossy camo coverage goes. It's like the shiny gold, and then it's like this weird kind of like
Target area confirmed. Get to the
janky
hardpoint.
gold, like almost. Interesting.
We have taken the lead.
Oh God. Okay. Did not mean to jump into the water like that.
I'm reloading.
What was that? Oh, it's a new crossbow. Tracer.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Changing mags. Whoa.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Cold blood.
Enemy.
Throwing grenade.
Updated. Capture the hardpoint. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Friendly UAV
You
on
shouldn't have
station.
flipped them. Oh, no.
Reloading. Frag out.
On the way.
Area.
Sniper's dead. Reloading.
Locating the next hardpoint. Get ready.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Throwing grenade.
Target area updated. Move to the hard.
Friendly chopper gunner service started.
Changing mags.
Friendly UAV online.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by.
What the hell was that? Yeah, I'm getting bonked by all sorts of nonsense in this.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
I'm reloading. Changing mags. Reloading.
The mission is half complete. Secure this victory.
like they're spawning behind.
Confirming next contact. Stand by. Location updated. Capture the hard point.
Friendly UAV on
down.
station.
Enemy position at the hard point.
How did that team?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy down.
No, really?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Changing mags.
Oh, it's a freaking.
We are gaining ground. Keep pushing them back.
Reloading.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Wait.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV
What the hell?
overhead.
How did they spawn back there?
Our UAV in the area.
Reloading.
No, I didn't even see him there, dude. Like, how did he just suddenly like appear?
That could have been bad.
Dude, these spawns are so bad, dude, in this game. Like, honestly, if nothing else, play the rank mode just because it's got better spawns. And it's trash, dude.
Next hardpoint.
reloading.
Get ready.
Station.
Area updated. Move to the hardpoint. We have secured the field. Mission accomplished.
He's trying to rob that fool from his kill. But he took it. He just shot right through me. Exclusives, balanced a build for the VEL 46. Yeah, don't need much with it at all, and it's still great. This preview is really not doing this the gun camo coverage justice. Like, this gun's camo coverage is actually very unique. Like, to the point that I actually like really like it. Like, yeah, okay, it's actually easier to show with like this camo coverage. So the white areas, the white coverage was getting like the clean glossy gold, and then the silver areas was getting this kind of like murky kind of gold, kind of like unpolished gold almost, I guess, maybe, or something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks so good. The camo coverage is actually good on this gun. It's kind of surprising. So yeah, for this final build, we have what I have built as a ultra recoil control cursed build, I guess. Just a heavy recoil control nonsense. And not really focusing on much else, just focusing on as much recoil control as I can get. Lachman Dart 165 millimeter. I did do this one because I wanted like the bullet velocity and all. I know there are other ones, but I felt this one seemed like an interesting combo without losing as much, I would hope. The Salt 6 stock. ZLR Combat Grip, FSS Shark Fin 90. This one, the main reason I went with this one and not like something like the Commando or like the Pineapple is I just like already I feel like the gun's got so many cons with all the other attachments that I didn't want to like add more cons to it, but I still wanted to go heavy with the recoil control, and the aiming idle stability will help with reducing, you know, the bounce around, I guess, or the movement. Brune Pendulum. So yeah, this is the build, the little recoil control heavy cursed build. I don't know how recoil cursed build, or cursed recoil build, I guess, or cursed. I don't know how to. It's just a heavy recoil build, recoil controlled build. But I feel like there's going to be a curse to it because of like how heavy we went with it. Let's go with platinum this time and just see how it is. Since everything else has surprised me, you know, I kind of want to actually go with like polyatomic, because like platinum will probably be similar to like this gold kind of, you know, whereas polyatomic might surprise us. Let's go with poly. Let's go with poly. It is. It's cool. It's cool. Let's do this. It's got like the black body with like the poly like edges. That looks so cool. So cursed build, but we'll also want to be peeking at these camos. Good God, no. Anyway, it's a recoil control build, so maybe it'll work out. I feel like I should have put an optic, considering the amount of recoil control we've got, but you know, who cares? Like, I feel like we might be able to stretch the ranges.
Check the area. I'll move security.
Domination.
No, it's not as interesting. I think if they went heavy on the black,
We're taking
but
Charlie.
it's still cool, I guess.
Secure Bravo.
Yeah, I was just peeking at my camo, man. Just chills. Oh god, dude, really. Paying attention to the.
Frag out!
Enemy
Frag
securing
grenade!
Charlie.
Stun grenade out! Setting mine.
It's like a laser. Like, I barely even
Enemy
needed to control
securing
nothing.
Bravo.
Reloading!
Securing objective Charlie. Bravo.
Changing mags!
Securing objective Alpha. Securing
I'm reloading!
control Alpha. Objective Charlie secure.
I should have pushed so weak.
Marking mine.
Cold-blooded activated. Enemy taking Charlie.
Using drill turret. Stun grenade! Got eyes on a target. Incoming!
Feels like a bit of a hit marker.
We've lost Charlie.
Taking
We're
effective
taking
fire!
Bravo. taking Alpha.
Reloading!
Enemy securing Alpha.
It's a laser, but it feels hit marker like.
Taking Bravo. We're taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Alpha secure.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. UAV ready to deploy.
All objectives. Maintain. We're losing Alpha.
I'm
Enemy
reloading!
taking Alpha.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is...
We've secured the lead. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back. Securing objective Bravo.
I saw.
Securing objective Alpha. Secure Bravo. Securing Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. The enemy has captured their objective. Enemy taking Charlie. Objective Alpha secure. All objectives secure. Expect counterattacks. Ghost activated. We have taken the lead. Enemy securing Alpha. Enemy is taking Alpha. Enemy took Alpha. We're losing Bravo. We've secured two objectives.
It is laser-like, but it really does feel very. Like I don't know. Like I would. I thought it'd be a little more punchy, like or as punchy as it should be. I didn't think anything was actually reducing damage.
Enemy UAV active.
But it feels like maybe some stuff are.
Reloading! Changing mags!
Friendly UAV on station.
But it's like no recoil whatsoever, dude.
I'm reloading! Reloading!
Keep it up.
I'm waiting here.
We're losing Charlie. We're losing Bravo.
Throwing grenade!
Oh, unlucky son.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy securing Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemies taking Charlie. We're taking Bravo. We're losing Charlie. We've lost all objectives.
Yeah, see, like it's definitely like the range drop off and all that is like humongous.
Alpha secure.
Throwing
We're
grenade!
taking Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Secure Bravo. We're taking Bravo.
No.
Bravo secure. We're losing Alpha.
Frag out! Enemy covers down! Changing mags!
Enemies taking Bravo.
I'm reloading!
Control to objective. Enemy securing Bravo. We've lost Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. Securing Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Secure Bravo. Charlie. The enemy holds two objectives. Get them.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Throwing grenade!
Enemy's taking Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Charlie secure. Enemy securing Charlie.
UAV online.
Enemy's taking Charlie.
Taking effective fire.
The enemy took Charlie.
Shit.
Loading. Flash out.
The enemy has captured two objectives. Forward to secure.
Frag out!
Hostile mortar strike incoming.
Losing Alpha. Enemy securing Alpha.
Effective fire!
Securing objective Charlie.
Throwing grenade! Incoming!
Control Charlie. We're losing Alpha. We're losing Charlie.
Flash out!
Securing objective Bravo. We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Enemy securing Charlie. Two objectives secure. The mission is complete. Well done.
I actually want to look at the stats of this build before we move on. Just one quick tab. See, like range and the damage isn't being reduced, but it felt like it was. Excuse me. Yeah, nothing's reducing the damage or the range on this build. But yet somehow it felt more weaker than both this build, like Exclusive's build, and 100% weaker than this build. Yet nothing, well, this one's damage is being increased a tad bit, and range a tad bit. But yeah, it felt weak, but I could actually see value to this build, like, because the recoil control was absurd. Like, throw on a red dot on this and you could be stretching out your range even though it's a bit of a hit marker. It's so laser-like, people are gonna enjoy it, like that kind of like, no need to control nothing almost build, right? No recoil builders, everyone loves to like tout out in their videos. It's almost like that in this one, very low, very, very low. Like I said, nothing actually technically is damaging, like nothing actually is reducing the damage, I don't think. So I don't know what was going on. And to be fair, even though I went like 1 in the neg, like the map wasn't ideal for SMG gameplay, and yet I felt this was almost viable on those bigger maps because of the like amount of recoil control it had. Like, my build, like, it's a lot of fun and all, but it can get, like, I know people who have tried this and they're like, oh, it's too unwieldy, like, the recoil control and stuff is a little harder to control. But it's, for me, I love it, you know, like this build. This one, though, I can tell, like, a lot of people who just don't want to have to deal with it would just absolutely like this build a lot. And it wasn't as bad, like, I thought I'd be hit with ADS speeds like heavily and all. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And movement speed and all was good and all. So yeah. Pepsi, just relax, please. God, this girl, she goes nuts. Like, as soon as the stream time is done, she's ready to, she's like, all right, time, let me in. So Path of the Ronin Respect Challenge, challenge, I don't know how to say that. For the submachine gun, VEL 46, worthy opponent, checked out. It is, the challenge just requires you to get the 25 melee kills. Again, use any melee weapon, run around, shipment shootouts, you'll get it knocked out super fast. It's a very cool looking blueprint, but build wise it's kind of awful. It really isn't a very good build. It comes with the Tango 228 barrel, the SZ Oscar 9 optic, LM precision stock, Seiken or rubber grip, and the 60 round mag. Yeah, this optic, you don't need the scope. There'll be zero reason to use that scope. It's got way too much recoil and visual recoil when you're scoped in that much that it becomes unwieldy. And then overall, just movement speed, ADS speed and all, it's just very slow on this build. Like, I presume because the 60 round mag is taking a hit, this barrel is giving you a hit on the ADS, and the, what's it called? The stock is taking a hit in the movement speed. So yeah, just not a very good build. Hey, wish. Just relax. That being said, though, the camo coverage is awesome. I was initially, if you watch the intro, you wouldn't know this, but the camo coverage is doing something strange and cool in game. Very cool in game. Like I said, this whiteout looks so good. That looks so good. Those of you into the like a white, you know, this white out camo, the combination it's got on this blueprint is clean and nice. And that like red accent really like makes it punchy with the gold, the silver kind of like matte silver kind of like base with the white out, like it's just good. It's good. And then surprise, surprise, the mastery camo has got like a little glossy, interesting kind of coverage feel in game. I can't be certain because I don't like stare at this like 24/7, but this does feel like a lot more glossier than the base camo, like the base blueprint coverage, like the base weapon coverage of the VEL. It's got a glossier feel to it, like where the Orion is kind of like moving about and stuff like that. And definitely the movement speed of Orion has helped a lot. Like that's just overall is like a good deal that they've increased the movement speed, but it does have a glossier feel to it. And then you've got the like matte section, like of the base body, and the same applied to the gold. The gold had a really interesting coverage. Orion, I think if they didn't make the base so blocky, and it was more of the blacker finish, it would look better. And then we didn't check out platinum, but I would wager platinum's got an as interesting look to it as gold did. So yeah, just really, really good coverage, like way better than I realized. Also, I talked about the blueprint, you change attachments, you're gonna lose elements to it and stuff like that. And that is true. You do lose elements to it, but the best part about this gun is the body, the base body, which you don't lose because of how the coverage works on the body, right? And then you can throw on a camo to clean up the body and then the accessories that are joined to the blueprint, and you get this beautiful looking combo on the blueprint. So yeah, just generally this blueprint has been a pleasant surprise. Again, build wise for the base weapon, not great. It's not great, whatever. But what you can do with the blueprint is exciting build wise, while retaining the good stuff of the blueprint. And then the camo coverage has been that kind of a sleeper surprise kind of thing that came out of nowhere once I got into game and realized how good that coverage was actually, how good it looked. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. And like I said, the challenge is really easy, man. It's just, you just need to run around with melee weapon. In a game or two, you'll have this blueprint unlocked. There's a timer on the event, so make sure you get the blueprint before it goes away. Again, not sure how they're handling this event, because the wording is so strange, and according to some other YouTubers, there's other rewards coming up with. I don't know what's going on with that. But if I had to guess, if you want this particular blueprint, best get it done before the event goes away, which is less than a couple of weeks away, less than that, just 12 days since the stream is live. So if you're watching this in the archives, it's either almost over or over. It's too late. So make sure you jump on soon. Yeah, I think it's actually worth it. Like I said in the beginning, the challenge is so easy. Even if the blueprint's rubbish, it's still worth getting it for your collection. And then now that I've seen it, I'm like, dang, dude, that's good. I'm probably going to want to use this blueprint with my build, but with a camo on it, right? Because of the unique camo coverage for the base weapon section. Dude, that whiteout looked so clean too, man. If I wasn't such a nerd trying to push, to show off my mastery camos, I'd probably want that whiteout camo more than anything else. It looks so clean on the blueprint. It looks good on other weapons too, but like I said, that blueprint coverage was good. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And the plan for tomorrow, Rogue Company's done some weird stuff with their new season update, And I'm still debating whether I want to cover it and how I want to cover it, if I want to cover it. So maybe we'll do some Rogue Company streams in the coming days. There's a Halo stream I want to check out, that Oreo coding that I got. Now that Shoot the Ship's there, I kind of want to do some weapon grinding. So there's all sorts of stuff that I want to do. Plus there's the rank mode that I want to play, but I might have to put rank mode aside for a few days and start doing some weapon grinding and leveling up some weapons like the melee weapon, the shotgun. We can take advantage of Shoot the Ship. The assault rifle I can do in regular maps. Once I unlock the crossbow, most likely Shoot the Ship will be the better spot, but we could run into regular maps with that also. I'm dreading the grind on the crossbow. I'm not gonna lie, it was painful in Modern Warfare 2019, but I'm a different gamer now. I'm more experienced, or something like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. So, plans for the coming days is tentative, but revolves around what I just mentioned. Take care. Bye. Yeah, the coverage on this blueprint alone makes it worth doing the challenge for. Just jump on, do the challenge, get the blueprint. It's worth it.